welcome back to my channel. It has truly been so long since I have filmed. I think the last video I posted was 4 months ago, but I think that video I had filmed 6 months ago. So it's just been so long. I've definitely taken these breaks before, as you may have noticed if you watched my channel before, but this time it's really just felt so much longer, and I have truly been so sad that I haven't been able to film. I really miss it, and yeah, so I wanted to film as soon as I could. As you can see, we have a lot of ateez photo cards in front of me right now. If you're not new to my channel, you've heard me say this a million times, but if you are new to my channel, ateez is my ultimate groups, and I collect my top 4 fully for album photo cards, but I do keep the other 4 members some of their cards, which is like this pile. These are sets, and then I collect select pobs for my top 4. I truly would collect OTA if I really could. They are my everything. I love them to death, and we have a lot of photo cards for them. I have not stored ateez photo cards since the last time I stored photo cards at all. So that last video you saw was the last time I had put ateez photo cards away, which, like I said, was like 6 months ago, which is why in front of me I have a decent amount. I think it's over like 300. This is a stack of album photo cards for my top 4 folder, and then all of the new album photo cards as well. This is photo cards for, probably should have said that too. So the top 4 that I actually fully collect are seonghwa, yunho, san, and yeosang, and the other 4 I just can't resist keeping their photo cards. I have a stack for them too because I really would collect OTA if my wallet could do it. These are some sets. These are like complete sets of pobs for like my 4. So yeah, that's what this is. And then this is just random pobs that I've accumulated of my top 4 in the past 6 months. These are tour cards that I don't really know what I'm gonna do with yet, but we'll talk about that. And then these are unit cards. So yes, I've never done a sleeve photo cards with me, but just because it's been so long since I filmed, I'm just like excited to chat. So I figured I would do this for the first time, and then I'll do like a part 2 where I actually store all the actual photo cards. I did already sleeve all of the album photo cards just because it's obviously a lot, and I was like, well, I don't want the video to be super long. As it is, this one might be really long. I don't know, I've never done them before. I love watching them though. So yes, that is what we are going to be doing today. Also, I have a new tripod and new lighting since the last time you have seen me, and the tripod is definitely higher than I'm used to, which is why you can see some of my friends here in front of us. It's new for me, so sorry if anything like gets out of frame weirdly. I have you can't see it, but I have like a little tape here to tell me where the cutoff of the screen is, so hopefully we're okay. But yes, I'm, like I said, I've already sleeved these, so we're gonna sleeve all of this, and then the next video will be where I actually store the photo cards. These are all sleeved with Prism Platinum. This is actually the first time I was trying Prism Platinum, but I also use K-pop stationery, so I don't know if I'm gonna have enough, because this box was already open. I have a few left, and then this is a full box, but this is 60 sleeves, so I bought another 50 of K-pop stationery. Will that be enough? We don't know. But we're gonna see. If not, I'll see if I have any other sleeves laying around. I might not, but we'll see. I don't know. I think I should have enough. I really don't know, but we'll see. Super long intro done now. And let's get started. I'm excited. So like I said, these are album photo cards, and then like this is Target exclusive. These are already done. I just kept them in frames so I could kind of see what I'm working with. This is already sleeved and ready to go, so I will put this on the, well, I guess I should keep them in the pile. There's just so many cards that like even when I was sorting through what piles, I was like a little overwhelmed. I was like, what is what at this point? So maybe I'll set like these aside and work on the first pile, and we'll go from there. I think that can work. You know what, let's actually start with my sets first, and then I will go from there. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's try that first. So yeah, these are just the sets that I have accumulated. I don't like collect every set obviously, but I do just try to get them when I can. We've also had some like binder changes. I now have 2 ateez binders, which I knew was coming. May need a 3rd at some point. Who really knows? But I just am telling myself we're gonna stick with 2 for now. But yeah, these are sets. So I'll use Prism Platinum for these. Like I said, this is my first time trying out Prism Platinum. Obviously, their quality is amazing. Also, a change that I did was my photo cards, because I switched out everything in my binders. So like I had Ultra Pro, like the silver series, but those pages were starting to get like really worn down, so I switched them all out to the platinum series. And I also switched all the sleeves because before I had Dragon Shield and, sorry, there's something in the sleeve. I had Dragon Shield and Titan Shield was the first sleeve, so I had everything double sleeved. So I had to like switch everything out, which obviously I have a lot of cards, so it did take a while. So nothing is double sleeved right now, which I am gonna go back and change. I just don't know what sleeves I'll use underneath it. I'll probably do like my K-pop stationery ones. I just didn't have time because it was just so much. So for now they're single sleeved, which I haven't been minding. This Wooyoung, he was the only one I was missing from this set, so we have him. But yeah, this adorable cheek squish set. If you guys know me, you know that cheek squish is like my all-time favorite pose to ever exist. So when I saw this set, I was like, oh, I need that. Any cheek squish, anything, I need it immediately. So yes, I'm excited to put that away. The size of the photo card is like definitely different. I don't know if you guys can like tell how they're longer, but yeah, it's so weird to be filming. Like I feel like I have a lot to say, but I also like don't know where to even like start. It's just been so long and so much has happened. I truly don't even remember what I talked about in my last video since it has been so long. So I'm trying to think of like what to even update you all on. Obviously, ateez, golden hour, iconic, work, iconic. I love them so much. Collecting wise, golden hour. As always, ateez has a lot of photo cards. However, the digipacks are killing me right now. The fact that there's 8 digipack photo cards for each member is crazy. So that you're definitely gonna see I have like barely anyone for. Yeah, what's funny is that I kind of like contemplated collecting all the summer photo book set. This set's so cute, especially the yunho with the bunny. So cute. But for golden hour, before that, like after Will era, I was like, what if I tried collecting OT for just like one era? Just try it. And then I saw everything for golden hour and I was like, well, perhaps not. There's just so many cards. It's definitely like really overwhelming, as I'm sure any ateez collector knows, but just collector in general, there's just so many cards happening. And it's a lot for us. I know that there's been a lot of collectors recently who have truly just been like, you know, I don't want to be a completionist anymore. I'm just kind of collecting what I want. And I feel like in some aspects I've definitely thought that as well. I definitely think for my top 4 like album photo cards, I always try to get everything for, but it definitely is a lot. I'm not doing like awful. Maybe I'll like show my templates. I'll take this moment to show my album templates for them. Like it's not terrible just because I've been working on their collections for so long, but like some of the cards are just really difficult or expensive to go back and find. So yeah, it definitely can get really overwhelming, and I totally understand when, you know, collectors have been like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna collect what I want, because that's definitely how I've gotten about other collections. Also, these cards are so cute. I'm only missing Hongjun, and also we're already out of those sleeves. Was it a lot? No. However, why do I feel like I'm really not gonna have enough sleeves for all these? We'll see. I think prio wise for sleeves, I want all the set sleeve for sure, and then like so many of the pobs, as many as I can get. If worse comes to worse, maybe I can hold off on sleeving cards for the members I don't fully collect, but we'll see. I'm like, let me see what I have. I might have another pack of the K-pop stationery sleeves. I'm not sure. At least I have everything for the album photo cards, so like storing wise, I think I should be okay. But yeah, sorry, don't remember what I was saying before. I think I was talking about collecting. Yeah, ateez is just, there's a lot of photo cards, and I just like would love to collect everything for them. I think the most dangerous thing is that I have a K-pop store near me now, and I definitely do try to get as many ateez cards as I can, like pop wise, when I'm there, and it's definitely helped a lot. And yeah, sorry, I had to make sure I was still recording. The tripod is so high up now and I'm afraid that like I've been talking this whole time and nothing is recording. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at collecting wise. I will say, and I'm really excited to start doing these videos on my channel, I've definitely picked up a lot of collections or gotten more serious about collections since the last time I filmed, and I am like so excited to like introduce them to the channel. Yeah, I'm really excited. I felt like I had to do ateez first just because it was so much. I was like, I think it would be crazy to do a storing photo cards video with ateez plus all the other groups I collect. I was like, that's not gonna work, is it? So I was like, well, let me do ateez first. It does make sense since, you know, they are my ults and I have the most for them. But I have like the box next to me, same thing. I have just accumulated cards and have put nothing away because I've known that I wanted to do like a video on it. So everything's just in a, you know, like one of those plastic sorting boxes that you see a lot of collectors have. They're in that, and it's just a lot of photo cards. So it's definitely gonna be a crazy few videos when I put those away. I think my main thing is that like supplies wise, I don't know if anyone else feels this way. I love, you know, binders and making them cute and having new ones and stuff, but buying them is just such a chore for me. Like, I don't know, spending on the binders and the pages, and it's a lot sometimes, and I always just leave it till the last possible minute. Yeah, it's definitely a chore for me. I don't like spending money on collecting supplies all the time. I also still like really debate on what to do. Like, there's bigger collections that I have talked about, I think. I can't remember. Have I talked about Rise? I can't remember if I have, but I started collecting Rise like since they debuted, and that's another one. I'm like, where do I want to store them? In hiiiii, I guess I'll give like a little sneak preview of the ones I'm gonna be working on. TXT I've always worked on since I started this channel, so that's like not new, but TXT, and then in hiiiii, I actually collected OT7 for Romance Untold era. Did I plan to? No. But I just love them a lot, and I loved the cards, and I just bought so many albums that at that point I was like, well, I might as well just collect. Might as well collect everyone. However, I did decide that I want to fully collect Jake, Jay, and Heesung, which I'm really excited about because I've never collected 3 members in a group before. So I'm excited to start them out in an A4 binder and have the 3 members set up. I have never done that before, and I love how it looks. So I'm really excited to set that one up. Gosh, who else? I'm trying to think the bigger ones. Obviously, like I said, Rise. So I collected OT7 for them since they debuted. Also, Rise is and will forever be 7, but we all know that. And then after debut, obviously in true SM style, there's just a lot of photo cards. So now I don't know what I want to do, but like layout wise, like I think now I would love to collect everyone, but just because there's so much, I'm like, I don't know how feasible that is. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just collect my biases. So my biases are Wonbin and Sungchan. So I was like, well, I'll collect 2, but then I have all 7 cards from like debut era, and I'm like, how do I want to store everything? So that's kind of been where my head is at. I'm like, do I want to keep collecting everyone? Do I want to put them in like an A4, or do I want to get Wonbin and Sungchan in A5 and just collect them and then just put the sets in there? Which I feel like I'm probably gonna end up doing. I really want to collect all of them. I love them so much. I actually saw them when they came to LA. I had never been to LA before, so I was truly living. And then I saw TXT the next day, which was actually my first time seeing TXT. I had never ever seen them. I had always tried to get tickets to their tour and I never could. I just never had luck securing any, and they were in LA the next day, like after Rise. So I went with my friend and we were just like, you know what, why not? TXT is an old group for both of us. So yeah, it was so much fun. I miss them. I miss Rise. I miss TXT. I miss ateez. I saw them both days when they were in Chicago, and I truly still have the most post-concert depression God, I just love them so much. Also, I'm definitely not gonna have enough sleeves. But, you know, in hindsight, I should have known that, but that's okay. We're just gonna sleeve what we can. We're still gonna make this a sleeve with me video. And if I have leftover, you know, I'll figure it out. I've just been so anxious to store everything. Like, oh, gosh, I want to see it all in my binders. Sorry, I truly am word vomiting right now. Can you tell? I'm trying to think what else I have to update you guys on. Collection-wise, if you've seen my channel before, you also know that I collect jvnqkook fully. And we're done with his album Photo Cards. And this is like a sneak preview to when I store his photo cards, but I think we are completing him, guys. I'm so excited. He is going to be the first collection that I've fully completed. And I moved him to an A4. It had to be done. So he's in an A4 binder right now. Also, super quick, I'm going to be talking about the situation in NCT for like a split second. Obviously, if you are into NCT or if you are a K-pop fan as a whole, you know what happened. And I just wanted to quickly say that I, of course, do not support that man at all. And any photo cards that I had are gone. They were gone immediately. I don't want to dwell on it too much. I don't want to make things sad at all. But yeah, I just wanted to say you will, of course, not see him in my NCT binder at all. I do not support him. I think it is disgusting, and that is what I have to say on that. But yes, I don't want to dwell too much on that, but I just wanted to let everyone know that I do collect Jaehyun from NCT, and then I keep a lot of my pulls. So like I have a lot of Doyoung, and I have a lot of like Jungwoo and Haechan because they're my bias records, but I just keep a lot of them because NCT is also one of my old groups. So I just want to let everyone know that you will not see him in my binder. I didn't have too much for him, but yes. Also back to this super cute set. I was able, oh, I don't have Yunho, hold on. Well, I do have Yunho, but he's in a photo card holder. 1 second. Here he is. So I was so excited to get this set. I didn't think I would ever have this set. I actually, if you remember, I actually already have seonghwa and san. So I have dupes of them now, but I really needed Yunhos so bad. And I also really wanted Yeosang's. But Yunho, I was like, okay, I need to find him. And it was just really expensive, and someone that I follow on Instagram was dropping their entire ateez collection, and I saw this set and it was for a really good price. And originally I tried to host a group order, but I think I only got like 1 claim. And they asked me, they're like, hey, like I have someone else interested in the set, would you be like, do you still want it? And I was like, you know what, why not just buy the whole thing, because I love this set. It's so cute. So now we have OT8 of this set. I am very excited to have it. And it was like for a really good price, because the photo cards go for really expensive on their own. Like the ones that I saw for Yunho were so pricey. I literally saw him for over like $60. And I was like, well, at that point, let me just pay for the full set. So I'm so excited, but look at him. Little apple hair. I love him so much. Also, I will say, obviously he's in my top 4, so I've always biased Yunho. However, since I have last been on here, Yunho just like climbed up even farther, if that's like possible. I love him with my whole heart, and I want every photo card of him known to man. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, I love him so much. I always have, but literally it's just down bad extra recently. So yeah, so this is the last set. I do have the Pacific set, the pink one that everyone like we were all obsessed with when we got previews for that. I claimed it in Shy's Go. If you are an ateez collector, you definitely know who Shy is. So shout out to Shy. Shy has like shout out my channel in one of her videos. I think it was about the signed NCT photo card. I fangirled. Shy, if you happen to watch this, you're my fave. Yeah, I fangirled a little, not gonna lie. So yeah, I joined her Go and I claimed OT8 because I was like, I need all of those cards. So I'm so excited to have that set. Also, speaking of Shy is also the reason I have these. I saw her post her extras and I was like, oh, I need those so bad. and I was able to buy them from her. I'm glad I caught the post when it went up because I know they're definitely in high demand right now. So shout out to you, Shy. You're also the reason I have Shivani right here. I love, so thank you. But yes, so that is it for our sets. We're definitely going to run out of sleeves, but you know, I knew that was gonna happen. I'll just put the sets right here. I think I'm gonna do I'm gonna tackle this stack of pobs. The only difference between these is that, like, I think I already said it, but these are ones I have of my top 4, or that I plan to collect. So like I need to get sans of this one. I think I have everyone for this one. I'm missing sans again for this one. I have everyone for this one. So yeah, these are just ones that I like completed for my 4 members, and then these are just like random pobs that I like picked up. Yeah, so let's tackle this one. I'm definitely not going to have enough sleeves. I hope I at least have enough for these. Technically I have just smaller sleeves, so I can sleeve those in these temporarily, but at least for these I'm gonna try to see if I have enough. So yeah, let's tackle these. Check in to see if I was recording. I can't remember what I was talking about. I think I was shouting out Shy. Yeah, I was like, I need to do a sleep with me because I just know that if I were to immediately store photo cards, I'm very chatty right now, as you can tell, because it's been so long. So I was like, I need to just talk first and get all this word vomit out. Sorry if none of this is like cohesive at all. I'm like, what other collections do I need to talk about? Oh, Seonghwa from Boy Next Door. I started to collect him. I have liked Boy Next Door since they debuted, and then I really got into them, so I decided to collect Seonghwa. He is my bias. These are so cute. Do I want to sleeve this? I put it here, but I'm like I do, but I'm scared I'm not gonna have enough sleeves, so to be determined. 1 second. So yeah, he's in an A5, and I honestly am pretty much like really close to being done with his collection. He was super easy to collect, and I love his cards. I love Boy Next Door. I really hope that they're gonna tour. When I'm filming this, they just announced their tour in Asia, so I really think we could get a US tour in the summer, honestly, and I am very excited for that. There have been so many tours. I feel like it's finally gonna maybe calm down. Like, I feel like we had ateez, TXT obviously this summer, and hiiiii at the beginning of it, which and hiiiii needs to rest so bad. They've been on tour forever, and I just like feel so bad for them. I know that health-wise and stuff, it's been hard on them, so I really hope they get some rest, even though they announced Walk the Line, which I have thoughts, but I really hope they give them a break and don't like announce another US tour. I love them, I miss them dearly, but I really need them to be healthy and okay and rested. But yeah, there's just been like so many tours. I also just saw The Kingdom. I love them so much. I was so excited to see them. I saw Very Very, so I feel like now things are gonna start to maybe calm down. Yeah, like I love tours. My wallet, however, those prices are crazy. Also, my friend had dropped his like some of his ateez collection, and he had so many like album cards and pobs, and I was like, I will take them, absolutely. He messaged me immediately and he was like, you want them? And I was like, sign me up, yes. Like, look, you're gonna see some more of them. But yeah, but how are you guys? I would love to know. I miss like filming so bad. I will say content creation has become a big part of my job, which is another reason why I haven't filmed in a really long time, because I technically, if you want to put it that way, I have 3 jobs, but yeah, it's been a little crazy and very exciting stuff. I am really grateful to be able to say I really love my job, and I love working, which was never the case for me. I've only ever worked retail before, so it was like a huge blessing to me, but it's definitely been hard to navigate. Also, we're out of Prism Platinum, so we're going to K-pop stationery, which these are only 50, so I definitely am not gonna have enough, but you know, we're gonna sleeve what we can. Maybe I'll split up the video. I don't know. I feel like I have sleeves somewhere that I could at least temporarily use so I can just store. I could like wait until I buy things, but again, I just really wanted to film and put away the cards. So even though it's probably dumb to some people, I'd rather like just temporarily sleeve things and change them out later so that I can at least still like film and post. So yeah, these are only 50 in here. So we will see where we get. I thought I had another pack of these, but I probably don't. Anyway, I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, so because content creation is a part of those jobs, making content like on my own was just a little also tiring, which is so sad because I love content creation. Like that would be a choice for my job. I just think it's so fun, and I obviously consume a lot of K-pop collecting content, so I really want to make it because it's one of my favorite parts about collecting. Was doing this channel and making it a part of the collecting journey, if you will. So I was like so sad when I couldn't film. There's a hair in that sleeve. 1 second. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it was kind of hard for me to like sit down and make time to like film my own stuff. So that's why I really don't know how consistent my videos are gonna be. Like I really want them to be consistent and would love to sit here and say that they will be, but I just don't know. Like the last time I came back, I said I wasn't gonna take breaks anymore, and then you know life happened. And also before I like got like a new job and stuff, I was very poor and collecting was kind of on the back burner for me. So that's also another reason I had to take a break. But yeah, anyway, I definitely obviously I'm still actively collecting and actively like watching content. It's my favorite thing to watch content on YouTube, so I really still want to make it. I just don't know like what the schedule would be. Side note, these cards are so difficult to find. I didn't order Hello 82 exclusives this time around, and I should have. I didn't realize I mean, I should have, because I knew these cards were gonna be like high demand and my favorite, but I just didn't order any. I also thought the K-pop store that I have near me would have them, because last time they had the Hello 82 like exclusive puppy cards for them, so I thought they might have them, but they didn't. So I was like, oh no. Help. Not gonna lie to you, I paid a lot of money for this resale. Granted though, I could not find seonghwa at all. Like he wouldn't even be listed at all, like on Mercari. Even if it was overpriced, couldn't find him. He wasn't there. Like honestly, any listings for any of the members were not on there. So especially like Biceland, I couldn't find any, especially seonghwa, being that he is like the most in demand. I was like, well, he's never gonna be on there. I had like the search thing toggled on for Mercari. I saw a listing go up for it and I was like, is this overpriced? Yes. Am I gonna buy it immediately? Yes. So here he is, and I love him so much. No regrets at all. I love him. So yeah, am I gonna have bias line ever fully? Probably not, but you know, a girl can dream. I at least was really happy I could at least get one member of my bias line, and seonghwa, love him to pieces, so I had to just purchase it immediately. I have been trying, I feel like before I would kind of overspend, and I have been trying to like wait things out and wait till they go cheaper. That's one thing with ateez cards. Sometimes they really do get really cheap, and there's a lot in circulation, especially with album photo cards or like the digipacks, the polkas and stuff, you know, they go down. So I've really been trying to like get better about just like waiting. Some pobs and stuff I just can't resist. Also, can you tell I love seonghwa a lot? He's so cute. I love him so much. I'm gonna cry. I love ateez. Can I just say, the concert, I had missed them so bad. I really wanted to go to like multiple shows for them too, but like just financially it was a lot. But I was able to see them both days in Chicago, and I got I think it was ACE VIP that had send off. I had Sector VIP, and so I saw sound check and everything, and I cried. I love them so much, so much. It's the closest I'd ever seen them to. I am not into camping or anything. It stresses me out really bad, so I was kind of scared about the whole experience. I've been floor before, but I don't know, things can definitely get crazy camping is crazy and it gets a little insane, but luckily everything went really smoothly. And yeah, I just love them so much. I wish I had send off so bad, but next time for sure. I have done high touch with them before, which I'm really grateful for. So I'm just really grateful to see them at all. Truly, I love them. You all know that. I need to stop being annoying, but ateez, man. Also, look at you. I think it's funny because you've definitely heard me mention this if you have watched videos before from me, but so my first bias in ateez was San, and he still very much is. I love that man, and I only collected him. That's why if you see my collection, I have a lot more San pobs, or probably now they might start to even out. But I have a lot more for him like earlier and stuff because I collected him from the beginning. Oops, my phone like cut off. I don't remember what I was saying. I think I was talking about San. Yes, but I just decided to collect my top 4 because I can't. I love them so much. My friends always call me because they're like, you bias everyone, and I'm like, yeah, I do. I really do. I am OT8 forever. I literally want to collect everyone every day of my life. Also, look at him. Look at him. I love Yunho so much. I can't with this man. I really can't. That's all. Yeah, that's it. I don't remember what I was saying or what I was talking about. Yeah, also this is definitely not gonna be enough sleeves. What was I thinking, guys? I always think I have enough, and then no, that never happens. Also, if you guys have any recommendations for your 9 pocket pages, I use Ultra Pro, and I think I just want to like stick with Ultra Pro, but there have been times where I want to like maybe get an A4 binder from either like Meow Cafe or Prism, but like I don't think the Ultra Pro pages are compatible. I could be wrong. I haven't looked into it. And like the thought of having to get the pages from Meow Cafe or Prism, like I know they're extremely good quality, but they don't come in a pack of a lot, and it's so easy for me to just buy the 100 pack of Ultra Pro like off Amazon for $20, and it'll get here in like a day. And you know, I just feel like for how much I collect, especially for like ateez, I just don't know if buying pages with that little like amount in them is like worth it financially. And I'm like, I want to try out new A4 binders, but like I think for ateez specifically, they're just always gonna have to be Ultra Pro and in my regular like office A4 binders, which is totally fine. I love my binders, but I don't know, I've thought about like branching out before, and then I'm like, I don't think I can do it because it gets so expensive. Like I really hate having to buy pages and stuff. Also, look at his tango card. He's so cute. Yeah. Also, can you tell by this stack of yunho and seonghwa, like again, they've always been in my bias line, but they have just climbed it so crazily. Like I just bought everything for them. The ring pod is so cute. Side note, I don't know what to I'm gonna show them super quick. So these are the tour cards, because I bought like the merch cards, sorry. I bought like the jerseys for seonghwa and yunho, which I love the bags. It's so freaking cute. These are just the cards that you got if you spent over $50, and I spent a little too much money, so I got 7. I think I got 7. No, I got 6. But why? 3 seonghwas, 3 mingies. I was like, well, I could collect OT8, but now I'm like, is it too late for me to try to trade? I mean, I definitely think seonghwa and mingi would trade. I don't know what the prices look like if I just buy them, because I'm still gonna have to buy 2, but I kind of like, maybe I should just collect OT8 of these. So I have them here, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. These should technically go in this pile because I'm not gonna collect these because they're probably really expensive because they only came with the jersey, which was pretty expensive. So and I'm happy with that, but yeah, I don't know what I want to do with them yet. So I have them here, but I'm thinking about collecting OT8 for these. We will see. What is the resale giving for those? I really haven't looked. Also, I really feel like ateez is gonna have a comeback soon. I just feel it, and I'm like, I really need to work on golden hour, because going into golden hour I was doing pretty good because I pretty much like for album photo cards, like the standard versions for Will, I did complete everything for bias line. I have not completed for the polka. Honestly, they have not been available at my K-pop store, and I just like haven't bought any resale, even though I'm pretty sure I could get them really cheap. Also, look at Marshmallow Yunho. Look at him. He's under here. I have Marshmallow Sun too. Did I buy duplicates of the photo book to get these? Absolutely. I don't regret anything. Side note, I bought an album from Wonder Nara, and that's where this came from. It's the From card, and I pulled Yunho, and I also pulled Mingy, who's in here somewhere, but they're so cute. Oh, Yosai. Okay, I'm just heart-handing everything, guys. I love Yosai with my whole heart. He's so cute. Oh god. This entire video is just me gushing about ateez, as is like every YouTube video I've ever made, but you know, I truly am word vomiting. I'm like, what else do we talk about? The fact that I'm definitely not gonna have enough sleeves? Yep. Am I gonna have to pause to figure out what to do? Yeah, but you know, it's fine. Yeah, look, these are some of the other ones that my friend sold me. I was like, oh, so happy to have these. Oh, I guess I can talk about that. So I did move my ateez pobs, or my top 4, into an A4 binder. They were actually in an A5 for the longest time. They were in the, do I have it around me to show? I think it's on the other side of my room, but it's the like ones that look like the composition notebooks. I had them in that one, if you remember. And I was like, well, you know, it's not gonna fit in there anymore. Like knowing that I had all these that were gonna go in there, I was like, well, there's no way. So I moved them to an A4 binder. I don't know how I feel about it yet, because like for the sets that I have where I have top 4, they just looked so good in an A4 setup, or I mean an A5 setup. So now with A4, it's gonna look exactly how I set up my album photo cards, which is totally fine. But then I just am having like pages for the random photo cards. So I think or the random pops I've collected. So I think I just have to get used to it. But I also have my sets in there. So currently I have 2 binders. One of them is binder with the album photo cards, and the other one is one of my sets and my pobs. So that's kind of what I decided to do, and I'm still getting used to it, but I made a binder cover. I made 2 new binder covers. If you guys know, I had this binder cover before, which I love this binder cover. I'm not getting rid of it. It's the OG. She's my favorite, and this era, Fever Epilogue, she was that girl. So love her. But I made, well, you'll see them in the Storing Photo Cards video, but I made one with my extra Will album that I had, and the other one has an extra Golden Hour cover now. So the binder with the Will cover is my album photo cards, and the Golden Hour cover is my pobs. I'm thinking though that like after Golden Hour, I'm gonna have to start a new album photo cards A4 binder, which is insane. That like, oh my god, it's just crazy. ateez has so many photo cards. But that means we're gonna probably have 3 ateez binders come next era. And you know what? I'm ready. I'm excited. Side note, how do you guys store your binders? I need to get another shelf because I only have 1 shelf, but I've never put my binders on that shelf. Also, look at his little fan photo card, his little watermelon card. Love it. Also, we're about to finish these sleeves. But yeah, I know that the binders are supposed to lay flat, so I feel like I just need to like stack them on top of each other. But I don't know. Maybe I need to get like the actual, although I think they're only compatible with the binders. You know how Prism has those silver rod things that like keep the pages like secure, and I think you can store them like upwards like a book, but I don't know if they're compatible with every binder or just their own binders. I don't know, but something like that would be great because I would love to store my binders like book style, but I feel like people have said it's not good for your pages. So I don't know. Also, yeah, we're out of sleeves. Let me figure out what I have to use. Okay, I'm back. So what I ended up doing was I forgot that I sleeved all of Jaehyun's in the Prism Platinum, but since I'm not storing him like on the channel until after I post ateez, I just like unsleeved his really quick, and I'll just use them for ateez, and then I'll order more and then resleeve Jaehyun. Also, side note, since I had the binder out, look at his A4 cover. I made it. Ooh, y'all. His album, so good. As a Jaehyun alt, I was dying. I was absolutely dying. I love it, and I guess I can like save my full thoughts for when I actually store his cards, but it's a masterpiece. I love him so much. I'm so proud of him, and the music is so good. Like the concepts are so good. I was like, that's definitely gonna have to be the A4 cover. It has to be. So yeah, this is what I have. I have more jvn cards that are sleeved, so if this isn't enough, I'll unsleeve some more, but I'll start with this at least for now. I don't remember what I was talking about, but yeah. Probably buy more Prism Platinum, or I can go get more K-pop stationery. The benefit of the K-pop stationery is that they sell them at K-pop Nora, so they're super accessible for me to go get instead of like waiting for shipping. And I am just so impatient. I don't know what is wrong with me. I'm just like, I'm jealous of I think Meow Cafe has like an actual like store now that you can like go into and like actually shop in store for, and I'm like, that would be so cool. I've only ever gotten Meow Cafe's binder, like the A5 one, where Jaehyun used to be the green one, which now I have TXT, but that's probably not going to be their final place. I just have them in there for now. TXT is a whole other thing. I'll talk about TXT after. But yeah, I would love to be able to shop in store. I'm so jealous. But yeah, TXT, man, you've known this if you've watched any of my videos before, but I've always like struggled with how to store them because I've actually gone back and forth between collecting OT5, collecting my top 2, collecting OT5, collecting my top 2. I would love to collect OT5 TXT. That is still my goal, which is why I've never figured out how I want to store them. My bias is Yeonjun and then like Soobin. So I have a lot of their album cards, but I also have a lot of album cards, except for Bumgyu, because Bumgyu hates me and never likes to show up in my album. I have like the least for him, but I keep all of my pulls because in my head, I just really want to collect OT5. But with ateez and Jaehyun, I just like have never fully caught up. So I've like dropped it technically, even though I've never gotten rid of the cards. But I've dropped the OT5 collection and only collected Yeonjun and Soobin, and then I've gone back to OT5 collecting. So like, oh gosh, I don't know what I want to do. I was talking to one of my best friends who her alt group is TXT, and she's like, what if you just collect like an OT5 set from every era? And I'm like, true. In my brain though, like setup wise, I get so stressed with setup. Like I just want to know how to like lay everything out. So I'm like, well, if I do that though, then how do I want to store it? So like, I don't know, especially if they're in like an A5, you know? But even if I put them in an A4, it's like, I couldn't technically put Yeonjun and Soobin together, right? Like, is there a way to do that in a 9? Well, I guess I could do like the 6 layout. I don't know. If there's anyone out there who collects 2 members in an A4, let me know how you set it up. Because now I'm kind of curious. I feel like I don't see that too often. And if I do, I think they just have them like, they each have their own section on their own pages, which I could do, but I just get so tempted to collect OT5 every time. And I just like still, in my head, I still am an OT5 collector. But yeah, so TXT is still to be determined. I will always like fully collect Yeonjun at least, because Yeonjun, like I said, which, can we talk about Gum? As I'm filming this, Gum just came out like 2 days ago, 3 days ago. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. It is already on my like #1 spot on my Spotify on repeat. I know it's gonna end up being in my top 5 on my Spotify Wrapped. I just know it. It is so freaking good. So freaking good. I'm so excited to have the keychain. Can't wait to see the photo cards either. I am literally so excited. Also, yes, now we're moving on to the pobs I have for my top 4. I guess I'll keep them in separate piles. Yeah, again, shout out to Shy for these cards. Like, are you kidding? Look at seonghwa. Look at him. Also, it's so funny though, with my top 4, Yunho's the only one who doesn't have the pink gun. Well, doesn't even matter. I love them. I love them so much. I guess I'll put this pile here. Also, the backs are so cute. The pink, adorable. But yes, Gum is just so freaking good. I'm so proud of him. I love him so much. The concept, like the video, so good. The dance, so good. And I'm really sad because I've just seen so much like hate with everything, and I'm like, why? Like, listen, I understand not everyone's gonna like everything, and that's totally fine, but the people who deliberately leave like hate comments and make posts like why? What do you gain from that? It's so annoying, but I'm just so proud of him. I literally love these songs so much. Oh, it's so good. Also these cards, oh my god, I forgot there's 2 different sets. Right, one of them where they're holding the all pink, one of them where they're holding the all yellow. So for bias line, I just decided to get like 2 and 2, which is so cute. Look at Yunho's, him copying and doing a little sleepy pose. Gonna cry. Yeah, sorry, I'm like jumping all over the place, but love Yeonjun, love Gum. I'm so excited to see what the photo cards look like. So excited to have the keychain too. I wanted to collect pops for it, but so far everything has been like concept-y, and I'm like, not really like a prio for me, so I don't know. I was kind of hoping they would do like some sort of selfie pop, but that I've seen there's been like none, which is so sad. But I feel like hiiiii and like anything that comes out of Weverse, never any selfies ever, barely. But yeah, well, that's not true. There are, but I don't know, there's just a lot of concept a lot of the times too, so yeah. Also this set is so cute. I wanted OT8 for this set. Honestly, they're not that expensive resale, so technically I could. I also want the unit. I have Yunho and San's unit, and I'm on the hunt for Seonghwa and Yeosan because I was like, that works out with my bias line, so I will probably find those. I do have a decent amount of units now. I only had like a few before. I have a little bit now that I'm like, I think I'm just gonna start a unit page. Yeah, this is the San and Yunho one. This pop, they look literally so sunshiny and pretty. I can't get over it. I've talked about this before, but Wooyoung wrecks me like no other. They all wreck me like no other, but Wooyoung is just like, oh, I love him so much. I have the most extra cards for him because he's definitely like the next member I would collect fully if I could. I really just want to collect OT8, man. Like, what if I don't think I could go back and back collect OT8. I just know for sure I can't. But part of me is like, if I just start collecting OT8 from like a new era on, like what would happen? You know, what would happen? Like, I know I shouldn't, but I want to so bad. That's why I think like I definitely do try to collect at least a set for every era for myself to like make me feel like I'm living my dream of being an OT8 collector. These raincoat ones are so cute. You know what I haven't gotten used to since I've single sleeve now? The cards moving. Like I have to get used to them like moving around in the sleeve. Like when I first put away Jaehyun, because I haven't put away any of his new cards, but his old cards I did move in the new binder. And when I put those away, I like put them all away and then opened it later and I was like, oh, things are crooked. And I'm just like, I'm not used to that because I had always double sleeve. So yeah, I'm like trying to get them perfectly, but they move. That's why I'm like, I think I will double sleeve because I really like the double sleeve look, at least for ateez and Jaehyun for sure, because those are like some of my high prio cards. But yeah, it's not like super bad, but I just like the look when the double sleeve like has them and holds them there, you know. But yeah, like what else do I talk about? Oh, I can talk about my ateez pulls. Literally got so blessed. Hold on one second. Okay, my pulls for ateez were Seonghwa and Yunho, and I was like, it was meant to be. It was meant to be. And I was really happy about Seonghwa because I knew it was gonna be really hard to like trade for him. So these are my first pulls, and then I pulled, I can't remember if day 2 I think I pulled San, and then I pulled an extra Seonghwa. So I was able to find Yeosan, and I'm like so happy. These cards are so pretty. The little cheek poke, like I love them so much. I love them so much. Honestly, I would love to collect OT8 for the ateez. One of my friends pointed out that let's talk about that. Let's talk about the work to live version and how there's cards to collect for that are still like considered golden hour cards, which I didn't even set up for. God, like it's not that many cards, but the version itself is really expensive. I'm scared. But I think the Hello 82 pops I can't remember. Someone pointed out to me that the outfits they're in are the same outfits they wore in day 2 sound check for Chicago. And I didn't have day 2 sound check, I had day 1. But just because they're the same outfits from Chicago, I'm like, ooh, I want them. So, I don't know. I need to order. I'm gonna be getting the sombrero pobs, which I was like, oh, that's high prio. I need those so bad. And then like seonghwa and jungho are in the hockey jerseys, and I'm a hockey girly, so I was like, well, I need those. But yeah, I'm like kind of scared of having to collect all those. Okay, cool. So we were able to sleeve at least the 4 like main piles. I do still have sleeves left. I'm trying to think. I really don't know what I want to do with the tour cards. Yunho and seonghwa should just go in this pile because I'm not collecting OT8 for those. I'll just put them there. I would love it if they were together because they have the jerseys, but that's okay. But like as far as the other ones, gosh, seonghwa for sure I'll keep one, but like I could try to trade these. I just don't know if anyone is gonna trade them anymore. I don't know. I guess I will set them aside for now and see what I want to do. I'll sleeve seonghwa for now. I feel like I'm just gonna try to collect OT8 though if they trade. I'll look and see if anyone's trading at all. I'm trying to debate. I could unsleeve more of the jvn and sleeve more things here. I just really want to put away everything. Maybe I will do it because it's not a lot left. So let's just continue sleeving. All the cards that I refuse to trade. Like, I'm not done with golden hours. I'm like, could I trade these? Yes. Do I want to? No. Like, I can't. Like, I'm still missing like bias line for album photo cards, and I just like can't trade the other members I pull because like, you're telling me I'm supposed to trade this Hongjun away? Absolutely not. I just love them so much. I'm like, please. I can't. So I'm not. We're gonna keep them. We are going to keep them. And the part of me is like, well, it's because they're not that difficult to buy resale. They're really not. Like for bias line, for these, you know? So I'm like, might as well just keep them. These are such interesting cards. Like, I like them. But I'm like, should I store them? Do they need to be sleeved? Would that be a sin if I don't? What if we... Oh, but this isn't golden hour. This is will. Duh. I'm gonna do something that is not gonna be very satisfying, but we're just gonna put him on the back. And when I get more sleeves, I will make him separate. We're gonna do that. These are concept anyway, so it's fine. Look at Mingy. Look at little heart cheek Mingy. I love that man. Oh, whoops. Technically it's like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just like can't trade anything ever. Also, it's like really hard to trade with the community on Instagram now. Like, the tag pages help, but it's not the same. Also, since this is like the concept in the Polaroid, I'm just gonna double sleeve these as well. Or not double sleeve, put 2 in the 1 sleeve. Yeah, it's just like not as easy to trade anymore. Like, I feel like I used to like not buy on Mercari US anymore, but now that it's so difficult to trade, I just do now. Honestly, it hasn't been like as expensive on Mercari US. It still is, don't get me wrong, but there are some like good listings that you can find, and it's just a lot easier. I also feel like there's been a lot more like scamming going on Instagram, and I just like get scared, you know? So I don't know. I haven't traded in so long. Like, I'll find trades for like posting them. I don't know. So look at how soft and pretty Mingy looks. Cries. Crying my eyes out. I feel like I pulled Mingy a decent amount this era, to be honest. And I love that because I had not no Mingy cards. I had Mingy cards, but I've said this before that Mingy is my sister's, like, well, she ults both Hongjun and Mingy. So before, I really didn't pull Mingy too much. So anytime I would, she'd be like, hey, what if you just give me the cards? And I would be like, am I being a good sister by doing this? Yes. Do I want Mingy cards? Yes. So I would give them so I didn't have too many. But this time around, I'm like, nah, these are mine. Oh, this is the from card that I pulled with the Yunho one. I'm like so cute. Okay, let me get more sleeves. One sec. Okay, I think for the rest, I'm just gonna use my K-pop stationery 61 by 91. They're smaller than the 65 by 91, so they don't fit in the pocket perfectly, but just temporarily, I'll finish sleeving with these, and then later on, I'll replace them. I just really want to get them like put away, so I'm just gonna sleeve them in these for now. They're, like I said, not gonna fit perfectly, but these are like A5 size, so it's not gonna be satisfying, but it's just for a few cards, so hopefully that's okay. Yeah, I need to order new sleeves then. I need to just bulk buy. That's the other benefit of, like, I think you can buy like the bulk of Dragon Shield, which I never did, but I know you can, which is like sometimes easier than ordering online. I will say that's why I have more K-pop stationery, because I like the ease of just going to the store and getting them and then, you know, being done. We're almost done. I'm excited to store everything. Also, when I'm filming this, it's like 3 a.m. And you know, I slept in really, today was my day off, but I slept in really late today because I've just been really exhausted. But now I'm gonna be up and I have a meeting tomorrow morning, so I stay up really late anyway. It's not like it. Oh, why is Mingy there? Whoops. Hi Mingy. He got in, I guess. Where did I have? Right here. Okay. Side note. Oh my god. I need to talk about that Uyong pop because I needed it. I don't remember. Soundwave. Yeah. The lip ring. He looks so good. I love him a lot. He's been posting his pictures from Hawaii. Ah, he looks so good. He's truly thriving. I love him. I'm so glad they're all like taking a break and getting time to chill at least a little bit. I know, like I said, that comeback has to be happening so soon, so I'm glad they're at least getting this time to rest. Oh, this Jungho Bob. Lucky draw, lucky draw. He's so cute, Jungho. God, he wrecked me so much. Golden hour, like, oh god. They all wreck me. I need to stop acting like I don't get wrecked by all of them constantly. A-tiny things. We all go through it all the time. Side note, all the ateez stuff, so freaking cute. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? So I got hiiiii and dongbyeori in the like big plushies for Yeosang and seonghwa, and then in the plush key rings, I have Sandoki, Tudongi, and another dongbyeori. So I really need to get 2 big plushies for San and Yunho, and plush key ring, I need a little hiiiii. My friend has like OT8 of the plushies, and I'm like, oh, it's so cute. I want them. But yeah, I think ateez is so freaking cute. When they all dressed up as their ateez characters. With the voice changing mic and everything, I was laughing. They were so cute. If you did see ateez on tour, can we talk about the set list? Gosh, I was dying. It was just top tier. They're just like insane performers. Every time I see ateez again, I'm like blown away. Every single time. They're just so insane. Like the set and like the stage is just gorgeous. They're obviously freaking amazing, so let me know what your favorite song was if you got to see them on tour. Honestly, I really contemplated, like, what if when they go to Europe I just go? I've never been like outside of North America ever in my life, but for ateez, hey. Why not? Also, look at Jungho, his lip squish PC. But I just like miss them so much. And I thought about it. I still am thinking about it. I almost went to go see them at Waterbomb, and then money got tight, so I was like, well, can't do that. And then everything happened with Waterbomb, which is like crazy, by the way. I feel so bad for everyone who had tickets. I forgot that I also have Jungho's of this. I forgot to show him, but he's so cute. If these weren't so hard to find, part of me is like, well, I have 5 members. Should I just collect OTA? But I need to look at what like Hongjoon, Mingi, and Uyong are going for, because I'm really not sure. I also think I may have put away this card in the last storing photo cards video, but I think since I moved everything around, he's out here again because I have Yeolsang's as well. But the little candy card. Okay, so all we have left are the units. I don't even know how long this video has been, probably so long, and who even knows what I'm talking about. So sorry if all of this has just been jumbled up, but I just, like I said, really missed filming. Like, YouTube collecting content is really all I watch. Let me know your favorite collecting channels, or if you collect, let me know. I love finding new people. I feel like my YouTube, like outside of the collection community, has been so dry, and I am truly, I guess people say, an iPad kid, right? Like for my meals and stuff, I'm like, I need a video to watch. Sometimes like it's the worst when you go on and there's nothing in your subscription box. I'm like, oh. So I always try to find new collectors or content to watch. I'm really excited to have a units page. Oh, I love the units. I recently was watching Shy do the unit binder, and it's so cute. I love all the units. I still can't get over this one. Like, are you kidding me? They're stunning, gorgeous, beautiful. My favorite boys. Okay, I'm gonna need like, how many more sleeves? 5 more sleeves maybe? Let's see if that's enough. Also, I hope the lighting and the tripod has made everything look better. If you know from my other videos, I was truly going through it with my lighting because my old ring light had broken. I just had not gotten a new one. So I have an actual like box light though. I don't know how that's gonna work with the glare, like for my binders. So we'll see. Or if the glare has been bad for this video too. We're gonna see. I'm so sorry if you've watched this whole video and there's been glare. Hopefully it's not awful. Okay, cool. We didn't need these two. Let me do an ending shot. Okay, so we have finished sleeving all of my ateez photo cards that I need to store. If you made it through this whole video, thank you so much for listening to me just truly yap about who knows what. Like I said, this is the first time I've done this kind of video. I love watching them, so I was like, well, I really want to try one out. And obviously we had a lot of sleeving to get to. Also, sorry about like the awkward spacing. I'm not used to having this much space, so I just checked the like camera like right now and I'm like, there's so much space everywhere. Hopefully though it'll help when I have my binders out, because I feel like before I just didn't have enough space. So yeah, next time I'll make sure to like zoom in a little more. Hopefully it wasn't too bad for you guys. But yes, that is everything for this video. I will be posting the part 2 shortly after of me storing all of these photo cards if you would like to see that. But thank you so much for watching this very chit-chatty video. I hope you enjoyed. I am very excited that I was able to film again, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and check out my next video if you want to see me storing all these photo cards. And that's it.